A day in stillness. On a quiet autumn morning, the soft light of dawn filtered through the windows of Oliver's small apartment. The air was crisp but not too cold, perfect for staying inside and enjoying the slow pace of the day. Oliver stretched his arms above his head and yawned, glancing at the clock. It was 7:30 a.m., early enough to feel like he had the whole day ahead, but late enough that he wasn't rushing into anything. He moved into the kitchen, the familiar scent of coffee already brewing from the automatic timer he'd set the night before. He poured himself a cup, breathing in the rich aroma before taking a slow sip. It was the first ritual of his day, and Oliver found comfort in the simplicity of it. Today, he had no big plans, no urgent tasks, just a peaceful day to himself. After breakfast, Oliver decided to take a walk around the neighborhood. The trees were beginning to turn, their leaves, a mix of orange, red, and gold, fluttering gently in the breeze. He pulled on a cozy sweater, grabbed his headphones, and stepped outside, letting the cool air hit his face. The streets were quiet, with only a few neighbors walking their dogs or jogging by. As he walked, Oliver listened to soft instrumental music, letting his mind wander. He passed by the bakery, where the smell of fresh bread drifted out onto the street, tempting him to stop in. He did, picking up a warm loaf to enjoy later. There was no rush. Today was about moving slowly, savoring every moment. Back home, Oliver put the bread on the counter and opened the window to let in some fresh air. The sound of leaves rustling outside mingled with the gentle music still playing on his speakers. He made himself a cup of tea and sat by the window, watching as the world outside carried on in its usual rhythm, unhurried and steady. The rest of the day unfolded like this: a lazy afternoon spent reading a book he had been meaning to get to, followed by a simple lunch of fresh bread, cheese, and fruit. Every now and then, he would glance out the window, smiling at the peacefulness of it all. As evening approached, the sky shifted into soft hues of pink and orange. Oliver lit a candle on the coffee table and curled up with a blanket, feeling a sense of contentment settle over him. He didn't need grand adventures or exciting plans to feel fulfilled. Today had been perfect in its own quiet way, just a day of living slowly, breathing deeply, and appreciating the small, beautiful moments that made up his ordinary life.